Okay, now that you've had a chance to meet my family and get to know the story behind Safely Stow, I want to walk you through the sign up, the setup, parent onboarding, and then daily use of the app. And it's pretty simple, but it'll take a little bit to go through all the details, so bear with me. I'll go as quick as I can, but also be as thorough as I can. So there's a little bit of a attention there. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to hop into the main site, which is about.safelystow.com. And that's the marketing site. That's the site that you probably hopped on to get introduced to the service, watch some videos, see what it's all about. Once you're ready to sign up, we're going to switch over to www.safelystow.com versus the marketing site, which is about.safelystow.com. And this is where you can sign up, and this is where you'll go every day to work with your kids. Now, on the website is primarily for admins. That's for you to create your account, to manage your subscription, to add teacher records, to add programs, to change your check-in messages, things like that. That's for the admins, and there can be up to 3 admin users who can work with the overall account. Teachers and parents will use the app. So the website's primarily for you as an admin and just gives you a little bit more of a robust interaction that lets you do just about anything. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to enter a email and enter a valid email. And really the way to think about this is adults we track by email. So the email address is what ties a user to know who they are, to find their identity. And we use phone number and that kind of thing and name, but the email address is that core piece of information. Use a good strong password, something that you'll remember though, so that you can hop back in. And then we're going to enter your facility information. Now your facility information is what parents will see when they associate themselves with your facility. So a parent will create their account, they'll enter the facility code, which we'll talk about here in a second, and then what will pop up will be your facility information. So they'll see your facility name, your website, your street address and phone number, and that just lets them confirm that they're associating themselves with the correct facility. So just enter all of that information as you roll through it, and then we're going to get to the facility code. The facility code is particularly important because that is the code that parents will enter to say, hey, I'm setting up kids for this facility. So you're going to need to enter a facility code that's memorable and makes sense. You're going to give them the code. You're going to give parents this code, and then they'll just be able to put it in when they set up their user accounts. So enter a code that makes sense for you. It can't be too short, and I suggest that it not be too long. Just something relatively straightforward. Click the Check Facility Code button just to make sure that it's not taken already, and if it says available, then we can move on to the next step.